Okay guys, I'm going to put in a lithium battery into the Yamaha Tenere 700 2021. My starts have been getting a little lazy recently, so it's time. I love these batteries. I've bought a couple of these. There's one in my Beta 300 cross trainer, and I've used them in other motorcycles, but these lithiums are quite nice. I'm going to show you the basics here. Key goes in the side here to remove the rear seat. You guys probably already know that. Once that's out, you got two Allen bolts right here that take out the main seat. The Allen wrench is sometimes hidden right here on your main seat's little pocket. There's an Allen wrench pocket. And so you can pop that off pretty easily. Once you've lifted that, I've got all these wires because the previous owner had stuck on these additional lights up front. But here, basically, you take obviously the screws out. This goes directly to that light. I won't mess with that right now. Got your buckle here, unclip it down low, and this thing should lift right out, hopefully. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Get these out of the way. Okay, so let's just take a quick look at the specs on this, if you guys can see that okay. Yeah, this looks like the original. I see that in the Yamaha's, the USA. I don't know how you say that, USA. Anyway, 190 cold cranking amps, 9.1 amp hours, 20 hours. Okay. So typical heavy lead acid. I wish I had a scale here. I do not right now, unfortunately. So you guys know what these little guys weigh, probably says on it somewhere. Anyway, we'll set that down here. And let me get a rag. Okay, so this is a beautiful little battery, this thing. I'll open it right here so you can see how nice it is. So this is a match. I'm going to put a link down below so you guys can order this battery. It's very reasonably priced. Comes with its own little screwdriver. There's your bolts to put it on. We'll make sure this doesn't fly away. Directions if you need that. So you can put this plate on the bottom. I'll show you that plate. If you want it to be lifted up for some reason, which I don't need it lifted up. I could care less if it sits low, but I guess you might have a need if your leads are a little short. And then the little beauty, the LifePo Max Lithium. Look at this, cold cranking amps. Instead of 190, we're going to 300. And watt hour, 60 watt hour, 5 amp hour, 12 volt. I'm not too electrically savvy, but I've had great success with these. I like this brand a lot, and we are going to go for it. Let me get this little screwdriver out just to tear the package on this thing. Okay, and it's got its own little tester, as you know. Let's see what this thing's reading. Yeah, usually 3 bars is good. You might get a fourth, the full, but you don't need to have it show full all the time. That's fine, as long as you got the 3 bars. And this thing is a beauty. Now look at this thing. I mean, I know I don't have a scale on me, but man, I don't know, just to give you an idea. It's just a feather, I mean, you can pinky this thing. It's a feather compared to the other ones. So I love getting rid of weight. Who doesn't in these things? Tenere is a little heavy to begin with. So normally I would probably clean that down there, but this time we're just going to, I might throw a paper towel down there. Clean it out a little bit. Let me grab a paper towel here. So I have really used that Beta aggressively in the woods, and I have started it constantly because we stop start when we're doing all this kind of crazy hardcore Tennessee woods riding or Hatfield McCoy type stuff, because you're waiting for a buddy, you're helping them get out of a jam, you're stuck, so you're always stopping and starting conversations, which way to go next, you know the deal. So that's good and clean for now. And put our little rubber pad back in. That was in there. I don't know. This little pad there too is kind of nice. We don't want this thing to fly around in there. You can see the negatives on the right side, the positive on the correct side. When I say right, I mean correct, and also I guess right in this case. So we're just going to drop that thing in there. We got a strap that goes over it, and the strap's going to create a little bit of tension anyway. So that thing's going to sit in there perfectly. Let's get her, and then we'll actually get her live and start her right up while you're here. Let's see, we'll get the screws out. Yeah, I think the baby screwdriver is for these micro screws that come with it to put that bottom plate on that I don't need, but maybe somebody will need. But let's see here. Okay, we got our 2 main screws, and I got a good screwdriver. So we'll get this, see how that fits. Okay, that's going to fit fine. We won't forget our light. And this is quite the tiny little screw head, though. That actually looks like it could be an issue. Maybe I'll go, well, let's see here. I think I am going to have an issue with this thing having such a small head on it. Let's see here. Let's see what our old ones look like. Where'd they go? Oh, here they are. And they were bigger heads. Oh, but they're bigger screws too. So we're going to have to stick with these little guys. I might have to throw a washer on there if I can find one. Let's see if I can get, let me see if this slips right through the, it doesn't quite slip through, so it should be fine. So, oh yeah, we're this order. Okay, we're gonna get the screwdriver involved right away. Okay, it started. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's biting enough. Nice and tight, not too crazy. Try to cover this up with this boot thing. Probably should have moved that wire over a little bit. I'll move the wire over here to this position. Maybe get the boot on there a little better. This boot's kind of wacky. Doesn't quite fit in here. Oh well, as long as it's kind of covered so that if something sits down on it, I don't have anything going on in it anyway. All right, let's do the other one. Simple enough. In that order. Get it in there. I want to make sure I don't arc out on the frame here. Lively little thing. Okay, that is the gist of it. Hope you can see with this bright sunlight coming in here. Test button. All right. I love these little batteries. So link down below. Look, nice and tight, straps in. I'm going to start it for you right now. That's how easy it is, a new battery. I better put it in neutral. I think I'll roll down the driveway here. Let me get it off of here. Ugh. Okay. Key on. Nice. Oh, I didn't have that on. Should hear some fuel pump maybe. Maybe not. Oh, it's dropping some screws there. I don't know why. Watch this. It's a neutral. Look at that, baby. Yeah, that was super lazy the other day. It would threaten not to start a few times. So I'll put this big mess back in there. That should be fine. You got to kind of dodge these little spots. You see where your seat pads sit, so you want to kind of get the wires, if you have this type of setup where you got a couple of lights or something, get them outside of these things so that the pads can sit on this frame here. And it's that simple, but that's how nice this thing is. These batteries, again, links below. Beautiful little battery, comes in this nice box, all protected. You can get it on Amazon. Very affordable in my opinion for what it is. And I'll start it one more time for you. Boom. Yeah, I should have started the old one for you a couple times just to show you how wimpy it was. But we also saved some weight, which is always good. I probably saved the weight of, say, your handguards at least, especially mine because I got some extra steel on there. But remember I told you about the seat here, so we're going to slide up in here. It's got that nook catch. Make sure we're not sitting on them wires. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, slides up. Get it in position. You see, here's where your little Allen wrench sits. This little Allen wrench was sitting down on this clip, if you can see that. So just push it forward, get these guys started, and you're golden if you can see that okay. That's how easy this thing is. Yamaha. I do appreciate the Yamaha designs. In many cases. I kind of wish I didn't have these screws, though, to take the seat off. I like it just turn the key, take the seat off, but this is fine. At least the Allen wrench has got a little storage spot. you never know when you got to check out your battery or something, or check some wiring. My buddy on a ride this weekend, his KTM started smelling a burning smell, and I think he was overheating the, what do you call it, regulator, or because of the headlights and plugging phones in and stuff. It was a KTM 300 two-stroke, so probably the electrical system's not really built for a lot of accessories. But we did have to do a little taking things apart in the middle of the Ocala National Forest. But okay, and the other seat is even simpler, as we know. Keyed in, just made her in. Got these little hooks here. Scooch it in. Done. All right, guys. I hope that helps you guys. Appreciate any likes and subscribes. And again, link down below to that battery. I think you'll love it. I have loved these batteries for a while now. Love getting rid of weight and having sharp starts. No hesitations. Take care, guys. Appreciate it. Take care.